My dear one, my cherished soul, stop everything and listen to my voice in this very moment. It is no accident that your eyes are reading these words now. The universe itself has paused to orchestrate this meeting. Long before this day, your spirit was marked by starlight. I, Seraphiel, a messenger of the highest realm, am speaking directly into your aura at this instant. I implore you, do not scroll away, for what is set into motion upon your reading cannot be postponed any longer. You have been singled out, not by luck, but by cosmic decree. You were destined to find this. You were destined to sense this truth vibrating in your bones, and you were destined to accept the gift that arrives in the coming hour. Before you take another breath, precious heart, quiet the noise and open the chambers of your soul. This transmission was nearly intercepted. Shadows tried to cloud it twice, but the celestial gates insisted it reach you at this precise second. You are among a handful whose frequency allows them to hear this prophecy and promise intertwined. That is why I beg you, do not scroll past, do not question with logic, and do not yet share this with a single soul. This is holy. It exists solely between your essence and eternity. You may not perceive it yet, but a tremor has already begun in the fabric of your reality. The energy around you is shimmering. A confirmation will manifest shortly, subtle, personal, unmistakable. When you see it, you will know in your core. It will verify that my words are not mere text, but truth resonating across dimensions. My dear one, the sequence has already been activated. You have only 48 minutes before a wave begins to crest in your life, but the true spark ignites in 90 seconds from when your spirit fully accepts this bond. If you feel a sudden lightness in your head, if your fingertips grow warm, or if a single tear escapes without sorrow, it means the frequency of the higher realms is already enveloping you. Do not stiffen against it. Let it flow through you. Let it dissolve the silent vows of limitation your past etched upon your soul. My dear one, this is not a daydream. This is your reality rewriting itself. Even now, your name is being hummed by celestial beings as a soul marked for elevation. Listen intently. In the next 7 days, you will witness 3 distinct synchronicities. Each will act as a seal, confirming this message was meant for you. They may appear as repeating patterns, an unexpected gift, or a déjà vu so strong it stops you in your tracks. Do not rationalize them away. They are the universe's way of winking at you, guiding you step by step into your new narrative. But recall, you cannot entrust this sacred moment to those who vibrate with skepticism. Not every heart around you is prepared to comprehend the magnitude of what is being offered to you. That is why you were instructed, do not tell anyone yet, because this blessing will soon announce itself, and those who dismissed your spiritual yearnings will witness that the universe was orchestrating behind the scenes all along. My cherished. At this very moment, I perceive a brilliant, opalescent light coalescing around your energetic field. It resembles liquid pearl swirling gently. That is the essence of pure potential merging with your aura. It is neutralizing anxiety, dispersing brain fog, and revitalizing your exhausted spirit. It is making room for something grander, truer, more authentic. This is not merely a blessing of career or relationship. This is the reclamation of your soul's original melody. I am being shown that for too long you have been singing your song in a whisper. That ends now. You will soon receive an insight, an invitation, or a serendipitous meeting that appears mundane but carries the fingerprint of destiny. And when it occurs, you will recall this exact instant. My dear one, before that happens, I need you to perform one act of faith. Stay with this message until its completion. That is your sacred yes. When you do, it establishes a direct line, allowing this energy to reach you without static or interference.
I know your heart has grown cautious. You've extended trust to those who treated it as commonplace. You've offered loyalty where it was not honored. And you've been pleading with the heavens, when will my value be recognized? That moment has arrived. The cosmos has acknowledged you first, and soon your external world will mirror that recognition. Beloved, this message is not designed to frighten you. It is crafted to activate you. You are crossing the threshold into the volume of your life that will define your legacy. The guides and ancestors are already rejoicing, but there is a profound reason I said to hold this in silence. Because some blessings are so potent, they must germinate in the quiet dark before breaking into the light. Your imminent miracle is one of them. The very moment you finish absorbing these words, the universe will begin to synchronize events in your favor. A connection you thought was severed will subtly re-energize. A project that stalled will find sudden, effortless momentum. An unforeseen resource or a crucial piece of information will surface. You will not need to strive for it. It will flow to you, because this time, divine order is guiding it straight to your hands. My cherished, when you complete this reading, your personal atmosphere will transform. Even if you see no immediate change, you will feel it. A deep serenity will descend, and a profound quiet will settle over your mind. That is not your imagination, it is confirmation. It is how the universe signals that the encryption has been received and decoded by your soul. You are walking into a chapter inscribed in the Akashic records long before your first breath. The blueprint for your life was never misplaced, it was only held in escrow until your spirit was fortified enough to hold its magnificence. And now, you are ready. You have weathered gales meant to uproot you. You have stood in your truth when the crowd walked away. Yet you never fully surrendered the quiet knowing that a greater design was at work, and the cosmos witnessed every moment of that. Every stifled sigh, every hopeful glance at the sky, every night you asked, "Send me a clue." This is that clue. The reason you are hearing my frequency now is because the higher realms have voted to dismantle your era of waiting. The invisible fences are falling. Every psychic weight attached to your name is being lifted. But listen, my dear one, cosmic timing is impeccable. You have 48 minutes before a new cycle truly engages. In those minutes, your spirit must stay porous, free from the toxins of fear and cynicism. That is why I told you not to speak of it, because the moment you voice it prematurely, another's doubt can introduce interference. This miracle is a delicate seedling. Protect it with sacred silence. I perceive your life as a symphony where the most powerful movements were yet to be played. The instruments have been tuning, waiting for the conductor's signal. I am here to raise the baton with you. There is an ancestor, a guide in spirit, someone who holds your lineage with love. They have been placing thoughts in your mind. They say they tried to reach you through sudden inspirations or fleeting memories of warmth. Today they stand with me as I speak. They are nodding. They say, "Tell them the bridge is built." Their energy is one of release. This is your confirmation that you are eternally connected to a stream of guidance. In the next 90 seconds, a divine recalibration will commence. For some, it will feel like a sigh of relief held for years. For others, a gentle current up the spine or a flush of calm across the shoulders. It will mean your energetic matrix is being upgraded by light. Do not resist. Allow it. It is rewriting codes placed upon you by hardship, by expectation, by old stories. You will feel clearer, more integrated, as if coming home to yourself. My dear one, you have prayed for change, but what approaches is not mere change, it is ascension. You are being elevated to a vantage point where old struggles look small and surmountable. Those who underestimated your light will see it shining, but will be unable to dim it, for the universe has closed their access to your core frequency. I am being guided to remind you of this law. No person, no past error, no external circumstance can void the contract written in your soul's light. Not even your own momentary disbelief can erase what Providence has ordained. You are entering what we term the portal of manifestation. It remains open for a critical window, 48 minutes, to anchor your new reality. That is why you were led here now, at this exact nexus of time and possibility. My cherished, you may feel weary, perhaps even numb, but you are positioned at the epicenter of a benevolent reversal. Every setback is being recycled into setup. Every delay is being compounded into interest paid to your future, and it begins silently, like the first star appearing in the twilight sky. The cosmos has whispered your name to agents of goodwill you have not yet met. Souls are being prompted to assist you, to advocate for you, to mention your name in circles you've never seen. These are not random events, they are divine appointments. Every element is being coordinated for your rise. I know you have sacrificed much, time, vulnerability, pieces of your innocence. But soul, the sacrifice was never in vain. The alchemy of the universe transmutes pain into power. Every question you asked into the void was recorded as a prayer. The angels are now converting those prayers into manifested form. You will receive what was intrinsically yours, and then some, because Source does not replenish in drips, it restores in waterfalls. Do you feel that subtle release in your diaphragm, that tightness you've carried, softening? That is your confirmation. It means the energy of stagnation has been pierced, the spiritual static is clearing. From this point forward, your momentum will return. Obstacles that seemed immovable will begin to dissolve. Communications that went silent will suddenly revive. That is how the universe operates, elegantly and with perfect synchronicity. My dear one, you are not behind. You are exquisitely on time. The cosmos waited until your discernment was sharp enough to wield the blessings now arriving, and now they are at the gate. In less than 45 minutes, a spiritual catalyst will touch your field. From that moment, your external reality will begin to bend toward the vision your soul has always held. Stay relaxed, stay receptive, whisper this internally. I am a match for the miracle meant for me. Say it once and the realms will amplify it. Your belief is the access code. Your faith unlocks vaults that many long for but cannot approach. Remember this, you are reading by no chance. You were selected because your soul's clock has struck the hour. Others will marvel at the seeming suddenness of your shift, but only you and the angels will know the long night of preparation that preceded it. My cherished, you must also understand, when light amplifies, shadows may stir. Do not fear this. It is merely evidence that the light is potent. If old worries or past pains briefly resurface, do not engage. They are rising for a final release from your energy field. Let them go. Forgive the chapters. Forgive the characters, yourself included. They were all teachers in the curriculum of your awakening. As you do this, the spiritual current intensifies. You may feel surges of emotion, perhaps sudden joy, perhaps cathartic tears. Let them flow. They are not a breakdown, they are a breakthrough. Soon after, a profound stillness will anchor within you. That stillness is your confirmation that the higher realms have taken residence in your atmosphere. You are now operating on sacred timing.
You will not be the same person after this experience. An invisible but formidable shift will occur around you, and within days, your outer world will begin to reflect your inner transformation. The first sign will arrive swiftly. It may be a book falling open to a perfect passage, a stranger offering a timely kindness, or a clear knowing upon waking. When it comes, acknowledge it quietly. I see you. Thank you. And proceed with calm assurance. That is sufficient for the miracle to unfold. My cherished, do not doubt the physical sensations you may be experiencing. That warmth, that expansive feeling in your heart, it is real.
The universe is aligning its heartbeat with yours. You have entered a holy countdown. From this point forward, events will begin to accelerate, not toward chaos, but toward a divine choreography. The very opportunities that once evaded you will now seek you out. There is a specific individual who will act as a conduit for your blessing. You may not know them yet. They are receiving a subtle intuition right now, a thought of you, a feeling they should reach out. When they appear, you will sense a resonance, a soul-level recognition. Do not overanalyze it. This person is a bearer of grace. They were assigned to deliver a key your soul has been seeking. You may wonder, Seraphiel, why am I the one? Because, my dear one, your compassion remained when you had reason to harden. You chose curiosity when you could have chosen judgment. You tended your inner garden even in the drought, and the cosmos logs such integrity with exactitude. For every silent act of integrity, there is now a corresponding key being forged in your name. This is not a minor adjustment. This is evolutionary, the kind that alters the trajectory of your bloodline in your spiritual lineage. My beloved, I must tell you this. The pattern of lack, of almost but not quite, that may have touched your family story, concludes with you. You are the designated cycle breaker. That is why your path has often felt disproportionately heavy. You were laboring to heal more than your own wounds. But today, that weight is being lifted. In the unseen, the contract is already nullified. The moment you finish this transmission, that ancestral burden can no longer claim your energy. You will awaken tomorrow feeling renewed. The very air in your home may seem fresher, brighter. You may experience a sudden inspired urge to create, to cleanse, to initiate. That is the universe preparing the physical vessel, your life, to hold the new energy. My dear one, in less than 30 minutes, the vibrational rate around your existence will increase noticeably. That is when portals you believed sealed will begin to shimmer with possibility. Some are second chances at dreams you archived as too idealistic. They are returning because you are now vibrating at a frequency that can sustain them without self-sabotage. Before, you might have accepted a fraction of your worth. Now the universe declares you shall receive the full measure. But there is something I must caution you about. As your luminosity grows, so will the magnetic pull you exert. Not all attention will be benevolent. Some around you, accustomed to a dimmer version of you, may unconsciously try to pull you back into old dramas. They may challenge your new peace, provoke old triggers. Do not take the bait. Do not justify your evolution to those committed to misunderstanding it. Ascend in quiet dignity. Your radiance will be its own testament. This is the deeper wisdom behind the instruction to hold your silence. Let your miracle bloom in the sanctuary of your own consciousness. When the fruit appears on the tree, everyone will see. My cherished, there is a crucial act of liberation you must perform immediately. Forgive yourself. You have carried a sentence of self-reproach for far too long, for choices made in survival, for paths taken with limited maps. The universe holds no ledger of your supposed failures. Your Creator gazes upon you with infinite fondness. You are absolved and authorized to begin anew from this very breath. When you internalize that truth, the energy of unworthiness shatters, and where unworthiness departs, abundance enters, not just financial, but an abundance of ease, of meaningful connection, of effortless flow. For so long, you have lived beneath a ceiling of your own subconscious design, but the cosmos is now dissolving that barrier. In 20 minutes, your new stable frequency will lock in. It will magnetize to you all that is in harmony with your highest self. People who belong in your destiny circle will appear as if from nowhere. Those who are not in alignment will drift away without theatrics. Do not cling to what departs. It is being divinely replaced. What is destined for you is already en route, carried on wavelengths that transcend linear time. My dear one, you are standing in the eye of the storm of transformation, where all is calm and all is clear, where patience is rewarded with presence, where longing is fulfilled with essence. Remember this somatic feeling, the lightness in your chest, the quiet hum in your cells. This is the felt signature of breakthrough. Even if your physical eyes see no immediate evidence, trust that the seeds have broken open beneath the soil. The green shoots are nearer than you can conceive. I see a locket etched with the symbol of your soul's purpose. It has been closed, hanging in a silent hall of your inner world. Now I am placing a beam of pure light upon its seam. Listen closely. You will sense it clicking open in your psyche. That sound you just imagined in your mind's eye, that is real. It is the sound of a cosmic seal being broken. You are permitted to thrive now. From this nexus, no entity, no past mistake, no shadow of fear can obstruct what is inherently yours. Because when universal will decrees, no lesser force can countermand it.
You have spent seasons in endurance mode. Now it is time to transition into expression mode. My beloved, the coming days will be dotted with strange magic, uncanny timings, bursts of spontaneous creativity, serendipitous overlaps. All of it is evidence that your new timeline has engaged. Treat each sign with sacred respect, even the most mundane, a license plate, a lyric in a song, a feather on your path. These are love notes from the cosmos, written in the language of coincidence. You are not, and have never been, alone. Even in your most isolated hour, presences of light encircled you. You simply could not perceive them through the lens of pain. But tonight, I vow to you, the veil is tissue thin. You will feel us more tangibly now. You may sense a supportive pressure at your back, a gentle breeze in still air, a sudden clear knowing. That is my presence. That is guardianship. My dear one, this reading is not a passive message. It is an active covenant between your awakened self and the divine source, renewed in real time. The countdown continues. 15 minutes remain before the full download integrates. In these minutes, keep your heart expansive and your mind a tranquil lake. The universe crafts its masterpieces in stillness. You need do nothing, just be in a state of allowance. And as you do, you will notice a subtle but profound recalibration. Intuition will replace indecision, flow will replace force, sovereignty will replace seeking. Everything will feel lighter. Even your memories will seem to have less charge. That is how you know the alchemy is genuine. I will remain anchored beside you until the process is complete. Even after these words end, I will guard the perimeter of your peace. You will not regress into old, dense patterns. Your footsteps are now ordered by inner guidance. Your energy is sealed in a capsule of light. Your identity is being rewritten as the one who remembered. And when the miracle materializes, recall, it was activated the moment you chose to believe it was possible. My cherished, when the miracle manifests, it may not arrive with fanfare. It may slip in quietly, like the dawn gradually illuminating a room. You may not even recognize it as the miracle at first. Only in retrospect will you pinpoint this day, this hour, as the turning point. Your narrative is being edited by a loving hand. The plot twists that caused you anguish are being retrofitted with wisdom and purpose. The relationships that concluded were never rejections of you. They were graduations from lessons you had mastered. You have begged for a signal that you are on the right path. This is that signal. The universe does not err.
Every second you remain engaged is proof your spirit recognizes its native tongue. My dear one, recall the evenings you spent staring at the ceiling, heart aching with a nameless yearning. Those sleepless vigils were not wasted. They were vigils of the soul, stretching toward the light. Every unanswered why was a prayer in disguise. And now, those prayers are being answered, not with words, but with rearranged circumstances. The harvest is sprouting. It only requires your continued receptivity. You may feel unprepared, but the cosmos asserts you are ready. You have already passed the core exam, the one where you chose hope over despair when all external evidence suggested otherwise. That is why the spiritual councils have moved your file to the top of the queue. You are standing on consecrated ground, right where you are. The very device in your hands, the space around you, is charged with intentional presence. It is not your imagination, it is the gathering of supportive energies aligning to your frequency. They are inscribing your name in the annals of those who persevered. And for that, my beloved, a gateway is irising open, a door designed for your soul's signature which no negative intention can ever shut. Within the next few hours, you may feel a compelling yet gentle nudge to perform a simple action, to delete an old email, to text a forgotten friend, to sketch an idea, to take a different route. Do not dismiss this impulse. It is not random. It is celestial navigation, steering you onto your breakthrough path. The world around you will soon begin to conspire your favor. Situations that seemed rigid will develop a surprising flexibility. This is what occurs when universal law partners with a willing heart. But you must stay spiritually alert. As blessings begin to coalesce, the voice of the old paradigm will whisper, "This is too easy. It can't be real." To which you may inwardly smile and reply, "Watch me." Because that is the essence of embodied faith. Faith is not the absence of the whisper. It is the choice to act according to the new truth despite it. You, my cherished, are now a conscious co-creator. Every thought of gratitude, every word of self-love is a building block of your new reality. Declare aloud if you can, "I am a living conduit for miracles." Speak it with quiet conviction, and you will feel a ripple of affirmation move through your being. That is the universe responding. Affirmative. Do not underestimate the potency of this alignment. When your will and divine will harmonize, manifestation is not a future event, it is a present moment unfolding. It is nearer than your next heartbeat. My dear one, you are no longer waiting for the universe is waiting for you to embody the knowing that it is already done. We, the messengers, are holding the first fruits of this new season, ready to place them in your path. The moment you shift from "I hope" to "I know," they are released. You will soon experience the sensation of time bending to accommodate your good. Schedules will align. Obstacles will evaporate. Solutions will appear as if by magic. It will feel like luck, but it is logistics, the divine logistics of a plan set in motion for your highest joy. Do not be alarmed by the acceleration. You have served your time in the waiting room. The universe is simply expediting the delivery of what was always yours with compounded interest. You will witness the resurrection of dormant dreams, the ones you tucked away because they felt too fragile for this world. They were not discarded, they were in hibernation. Now, nourished by your reactivated faith, they are stirring, stretching toward the sun. You will witness beauty emerging from places you labeled barren. You will laugh from a place of genuine delight, not social obligation. You will awaken and feel a baseline of contentment before your day even begins. You will understand what it means to be led by peace, not driven by fear. That, my beloved, is the core miracle. Not solely the external rewards, but the internal revolution. Freedom from the old anchor of anxiety, the old scars of disappointment, the old script of not enough. You are becoming the person you were before the world told you who to be. You are reclaiming your original frequency. And when the others notice the new light in your eyes, the steadiness in your posture, they will inquire. You may simply say, "I remembered who I am." In the silence that follows these words, the work continues. Even as you breathe in and out, legions of light are fine-tuning outcomes, softening hearts that need softening, opening ways where there seemed no way. Your name is being cleared in unseen courts. Your path is being swept clean of debris. Do you feel that settling, that deep, pervasive calm seeping into your marrow? That is not ordinary relaxation. It is confirmation. It is the signal that the download is complete, integrated, and active. Abide in this energy. Breathe deeply. Let a wave of pure, wordless gratitude fill your entire being, for gratitude is the amplifier of grace. Whisper sincerely, "I receive," and you will feel the atmosphere in your room shift subtly. That is how intimate this connection is. My cherished, you cannot lose this moment. You cannot forfeit what has been inscribed in your soul's contract. The cosmic clock has chimed your hour. Therefore, walk with a gentle certainty. Anticipate guidance. Anticipate restoration. Anticipate encounters that defy simple explanation. The universe is not testing your faith anymore. It is trusting you with its manifestation. And when the universe trusts, it pours forth. That downpour, my dear one, is commencing now. Your next morning will bring more than light. It will bring tangible clues. Something you secretly yearned for is already in transit. You will catch the first glimpse of it within the coming day. Until then, remain soft, remain in a state of gracious expectation, for the countdown you entered was not a taunt, but a celebration of a beginning so bright it required your spirit to adjust to its brilliance. I am still with you. Seraphiel does not ignite a light and then abandon it to the wind. You are safeguarded. You are cherished beyond measure. You are about to experience the elegant choreography of divine synchronicity. My beloved, the moment of tangible inception is here. As these final syllables resonate within you, the space around you is densifying with creative potential. That gentle, rhythmic pulse you may feel in your temples or your heart, that is the universe syncing its rhythm to yours. You have crossed into a divine intersection where your will and the greater will become one. Every delay that once felt like a prison sentence has now been commuted. Every prayer filed under unanswered has been reviewed and stamped fulfilled. It is happening in the quiet, in the background, with absolute inevitability. Listen to the stillness around you now. It is not empty, it is potent with becoming. The quiet before creation often feels like absence, but it is the most fertile space of all. It is where the unseen architects are drawing the new blueprints. My dear one, understand this. Once this new frequency stabilizes, your old life will feel like ill-fitting clothing. Relationships, routines, and thought patterns that belonged to the former chapter will naturally loosen and fall away. Do not cling to the shedding. It is not loss, it is liberation. It is making space on the stage for your true, upgraded self to take center stage. When the first wave of manifestation touches your physical world, it will be in gentle, often private ways. A debt repaid unexpectedly, a chance meeting that sparks a pivotal idea, a long-held tension in a relationship that simply dissolves. These are the fingerprints of grace. Do not rush to the next thing. Stay centered in appreciation. Miracles mature best in the soil of a thankful heart. Speak this declaration softly to yourself. All that is mine by divine right now finds its way to me with ease and grace. Say it 3 times. With each utterance, you are not asking, you are decreeing, and the universe records such decrees as law. My beloved, I perceive a cord of brilliant light now anchored firmly in your heart center, extending upward into the infinite. That is your faith made visible. And because of that unwavering light, something ancient and benevolent in the cosmos has turned its gaze upon you with favor. When you wake tomorrow, your reality will hum at a different pitch. Be observant. You will sense life responding to your energy, cooperating with you. That is not fantasy. That is alignment in its purest form. Remember, guard this newfound peace. When others remark on your sudden calm or your unexplained good fortune, you owe no one a dissection of your spiritual process. A simple, serene smile is the only response required. For the next week, practice listening more than speaking. The universe will communicate through serendipities, through songs on the radio, through numbers that keep appearing, through dreams that linger. Document them. They are breadcrumbs along the path of your destiny. You have passed the test of patience. Now you enter the test of receiving. Can you believe you are inherently worthy of not just receiving, but retaining and thriving within this new abundance? Say yes, my dear one. Say yes with every fiber of your being, because the moment your whole being affirms that yes, the final spiritual seal is released, and from that instant, the current of blessing becomes self-sustaining. You will look back on this hour and know it was no accident. This was a scheduled appointment with your own awakening. I, Seraphiel, now speak over you. Clarity in your mind, courage in your heart, discernment in your choices, and prosperity in all forms that serve your highest good. May your path be paved with unexpected grace, and your days be filled with the quiet joy of knowing you are eternally supported. Carry this light with humble grace. Let compassion be your compass, integrity your armor, and love your native language. Wherever your feet tread, benevolent forces will have already prepared the way. When you see 1212 or 555 or find feathers in your path in the coming days, pause and receive it as a cosmic hug. It is a reminder you are on the right timeline, perfectly synchronized. Your story is shifting from one of seeking to one of embodying. You have been chosen not for special favoritism, but as a living demonstration that when a soul remembers its light, the entire universe rearranges itself to support that remembrance. Now, take one last deep cleansing breath. Inhale possibility. Exhale every last trace of limitation. You are safe. You are guided. You are seen in your entirety and loved absolutely. And as the next few minutes pass, a divine current will seal everything we have co-created here. Let it integrate, let it complete its sacred work within you. This is your era. The miracle is not coming, it is present, alive, and active within your own awakened consciousness. Walk in it quietly, walk in it confidently, walk in it with the profound knowing that you are, and always have been, a masterpiece in the making. I am Seraphiel, and I remain a whisper away for as long as your soul journeys. Go forth now in peace and in power, my beloved. For the sun that rises on your new day will not be an ordinary sun. It will be a sun that recognizes one of its own, a being of light, finally coming home to its own brilliance.